Do you remember? I mean, we talked many times about how his handlers and people around him and the Democrat elite are all trying to protect him and certainly advising him on not to take questions and all of that kind of stuff. You remember a couple of weeks ago, we played the audio where he was doing this press conference for and with Nancy Pelosi. He finishes it, and then he asks, so I'm ready to take questions or whatever you want, Nance. Remember that?
That's right.
Well, off mic, she asks if she's off. Listen to this. Somebody released this.
Oh, really? We have.
Yes,
so this
the
is
behind the scenes.
This is true.
Here's what Nancy actually said. Listen to this.
And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do, Nance. Whatever you want me to do.
Am I off? No, we don't want him to talk.
Am I off? No, we don't want him to talk. Yeah, that's incompetence, gross incompetence, and Biden. That's how bad it is. The Speaker of the House just said, no, don't want him to talk. And you know that happens every day, all day.
Oh, my.
Every day, all day. They don't want him to talk. They don't want him in front of cameras because he can't handle it.
He sucks.
I mean, do you remember when he was talking about Syria, but he got it confused with another? I mean, this is the President of the United States. This is why the Afghanistan situation is such a catastrophe.
We could work together with Russia. For example, in Libya, we should be opening.
He means Syria.
The passes to be able to go through and provide.
Provide
food assistance
food.
and economic. Vital assistance to a population that's in real trouble.
Yeah,
I
in
think
Libya.
I'm going to try very hard to. It is. And by the way, there's places where. I shouldn't be starting off and negotiating in public here, but let me say it this way.
Okay, say it another way.
Russia
has
engaged in activities which we believe are contrary to international norms, but they have also bitten off some real problems they're going to have trouble chewing on.
Right.
And for example, the rebuilding of Syria.
You got it there.
Of Libya.
Libya. Syria, Libya. I don't know.
And as long as they're there without the ability to bring about some order in the region, and you can't do that very well without providing for the basic economic needs of people.
It's interesting because when you have dementia, a lot of times your mind goes back to times when you were sharper and the things that you knew a long time ago come back into focus for you. Like when my dad, in the last stages, he went back to believing he had to take care of the cows. I got to go take care of the cows. Well, that's because that was a time in his life where, it meant something to him. It was really strong in his head. Biden's going back to Libya when we were having all the problems in the 80s with Libya. That's what I think is happening there. And that's why he can't separate Libya and Syria. He doesn't know which it is. He doesn't know what is going on. He has no idea. And he proves it all the time.
On politics, like prevailing and look. I guess I'm taking too much time. Play the radio. Make sure the television. Make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
Make sure kids hear
near
words.
and dear to you that you like to be able to.
Right. Anyway. Look.
We're going to get a lot done.
It's not funny. It's really not. It's sad. It's just that, 330 million people are kind of counting on this guy to lead us somewhere better than where we are right now.
and I think that last clip where he's hold near and dear, and it's not an argument with your take that he's losing his mind. I think it buttresses your point. I think what he started to do there is his brain. He started talking about what was in his head, and it was that we've got this card we're going to play with Manchin when it comes to if you hold your wife near and dear to your heart, I'm going to give her this position. If you play ball, well, anyway. And I think he started to basically spill out the behind the scenes arm twisting.
Could possibly be.
And it's the same thing. It's just he starts talking about stuff either in the case of Libya and Syria screw up, nonsensical, or he's saying stuff he shouldn't say out loud.
You know what he's like? He's like the shrimp who've lost their governors. He's lost his governor as well. The shrimp who swim right up to the seagulls and say, "Eat me."
Eat me.
They've lost their governors. We learned that a long time ago.
Yeah.